Imagine standing in a supermarket aisle. You just want a jar of strawberry jam. But there are 48 different brands, organic options, sugar-free versions, and artisan blends. You don't feel excited, you feel paralyzed. This is the paradox of choice. We're taught that more options equal more freedom, but science suggests that when we're faced with too many paths, we don't choose freedom, we choose anxiety. Today, we're gonna break down why your brain hates the buffet of modern life and how you can actually start enjoying your decisions again. Think about the 1950s. You went to the store and there was one type of cereal. Maybe two if the grocer was feeling adventurous. Today, you can spend an hour just trying to pick a Netflix movie. Psychologist Barry Schwartz popularized this idea. He argues that while choice is important for autonomy, an abundance of it leads to decision paralysis. Your brain is a limited resource. It doesn't want to work this hard just to buy peanut butter. When we have two choices, it's easy. When we have 100, we start opportunity cost thinking. We stop thinking about how good our choice is and start thinking about all the other things we didn't pick. That's the second part of the trap, the expectation of perfection. If you have 50 options, you assume one must be perfect. If you don't find it, you blame yourself. You feel like a failure for picking the wrong jam. Economists call this maximizing. Maximizers try to make the objectively best choice every time. It sounds like a great strategy, but it's actually a recipe for chronic dissatisfaction. Then there's the Satisficer. They set a standard, look for the first option that meets it, and grab it. They aren't worried about the perfect choice, so they save their energy for, actually living. Why do we do this? Evolution. Our ancestors didn't have to choose between 40 types of toothpaste. They had to choose between food and not food. Our brains weren't built for a world of infinite variety. Ever spend an hour on a shopping site, put 10 things in your cart, and then just close the tab? That's decision fatigue. Your brain's battery for making choices is drained. The fewer choices we have, the more satisfied we are with our decisions. It's counterintuitive, but limiting your options is actually a way to gain mental freedom. So how do we fix this? Strategy 1, restrict your search. If you're shopping for electronics, look at 3 reviews, not 30. Once you find one that meets your needs, stop searching. Strategy 2, focus on satisficing. Define what you actually need before you start looking. If the item checks the boxes, buy it and walk away. Don't look at the other aisles. By creating a set of criteria, you move from an emotional state, will I regret this, to a rational state, does this function correctly? It turns a stressful event into a simple task. Strategy 3, simplify your digital environment. Unsubscribe from newsletters, limit your social media feeds, and stop trying to optimize every single facet of your life. Boundaries are not walls that keep you in. They are filters that keep the noise out. By narrowing your focus, you aren't missing out. You're leaning in. Think of the most successful people you know. Do they spend time debating between 5 brands of socks? No. They automate the boring stuff so they can focus on the big stuff. For low-stakes decisions, use a coin flip. If you're truly indifferent, The choice doesn't matter anyway. Save your mental currency for the decisions that actually move the needle. When you remove the pressure to find the best option, you start enjoying the option you have. You go from, "Did I mess up?" to, "I'm glad I have this." This isn't about being lazy. It's about being efficient. It's a stoic approach. Distinguish between what matters and what is just noise. You can choose to be a slave to every new product, every new trend, every new potential path. Or you can choose to be the master of your own attention. The next time you feel overwhelmed by a sea of choices, remember, the goal isn't to pick the perfect one. The goal is to pick one, enjoy it, and move on to something better. Why do we feel like we need to see every option? It's a fear of missing out, but you're already missing out on the joy of the present by worrying about the hypothetical alternatives. Every time you choose, you are spending your life's limited time. Don't spend it browsing, spend it doing. It's a habit. It takes practice, but soon you'll find that a smaller, curated world is actually much, much larger than one filled with endless clutter. If you want more frameworks to help you simplify and master your mindset, you're in the right place. We do the heavy lifting, so you can focus on what matters. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We drop new, bite-sized frameworks every week. Stay focused, keep it simple, and we'll see you in the next one.